Right guys, just a quick sort of intermingle one. Hopefully it's going to be able to get into the video, but I've got a problem. I got a problem. There's a post. Well, you know, I have to repair that. I can get in there to cut that out, repair this. I'm going to repair the inner sill, obviously, all the way back. And I've got my new sills made up. So that's my new inner sills, and that's my new floor pans. And I know I've got to swage this one, and I've also got to trim it all off. So that's got to be sorted out. I've got to measure all that. Right, we started doing the things. Now, in the absence of a deep throat swager, which won't go through, I've got an old V-block. See the old V-block? And I'm popping it out, and then with the help of a couple of specialist hammers, see this? Little hammers. I'm actually putting the swage in. I actually like my hammer swages better than I like the rolled ones. I think I can get that one over the roller, so I'm going to do them. But yes, it's coming on. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys, but I've got it tacked in place. I've got a few more bits to do, but for the minute, I spot welder. The old Dragon Nora spot welder's been back in action, and yeah, she's looking good. And on this side, I think we're not bad. We're not bad at all. There's a few subtle bits still to do, but most of it's good. But yeah, so as I say, guys, then we're on to the worst bit, which is the rear axle carrier. God, I'm not looking forward to that, I can assure you. That rear axle carrier is going to be a bastard. It is hanging. The B posts are hanging, the thing's hanging. It's all hanging, the roof's hanging, the car's hanging, I'm hanging. If I was Judge Dredd, I'd be hanging myself. But anyway, so what I'm going to say to you now, guys, is you haven't got a lot of video today, I must admit. I just wanted to show you that we haven't all got specialist tools, but when you've got a hammer, a bit of thing, and a bit of enthusiasm and a cutter, then you can do anything you want. And so I'm going to replace the inner sill from here right to the back with a new lip, because that's all I kill. And I'm going to take this bloody washer bottle reservoir off, because that's all bollocks as well. So yeah, and then I got that repair up there to do. Then I got a patch on the boot floor, and I got all the rear radius arms things to do. And other than that, I'm not far away. So right, guys, head shed, stupid o'clock at night, tired, fed up, had enough. But I decided I'm going to actually try and do something. So I can't sure you can see this. Head touch on. See that? Head touch mode enabled. Yeah, so for all the people who said it won't happen, well, it's already together and the doors fit. So I got the inner sill, outer sill to do. I got the welding to finish. I have had a gut full of this. I'm sick of welding. I just wish that they'd let me, I don't know, just not let me stop. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say I still got a few holes to fill up. I still have a few patches to put in. But at the moment, that lot, look, that lot there, give me a light. Oh. Does that look like a factory? Alright, it doesn't look factory. It looks edge sheddery. But this side looks edge sheddery as well. Again, if you got the video, you'll see the swage I did by hand and the swage. I do the swager. I don't care. Up to you. Up to you, right, guys? But yeah, so she's coming on. Right, now, what I'm going to say is, we've had a bit of alright, I got a problem with the back end. Back end is rusty, it's buggery. I've actually covered it in that this stuff. See this stuff? When he covered it, he painted it this. See this? Advertisement for Genolite. Yeah. Water based. Can you imagine that? Water and rust. Yeah, I don't see how that works. Anyway, look, so I covered it all in that, and I'm gonna start making tomorrow the templates. So I've got a few bits done, and I've done a few patches with bits I've got, and to be honest, it's all right. I'm not too worried. I'm going to do a little bit more tonight because I've done a bloody lot tonight. I think I've done a lot today again. I think tomorrow I probably won't be feeling that good. But anyway, for the minute, guys, I would just like to point out to you this is people have been telling me they've been taking 10, 12, years, 15 years, 14 years to restore the car. What were they doing? Well, they probably were doing it properly. And I admire them. And I am so grateful that they did it. Me, on the other hand, I haven't got 14 years left. So I just want to get this done. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as it's welded up, structurally safe, and it ain't going to collapse into two arms, I think it'd be the same as any MOT welding that was done back in the 1960s. And so, yeah, you're great, yeah. And for the haters on my frame rails, yeah, they are. They're absolutely hideous. Look at them. They are so bent and badly bent. Yeah, that one I think I stood on when I took the engine out. So for the guys telling me how bent that frame rail is, when I get it bolted on, I may well try and just jack it up with a pull bar. I get some weight on it. Just push that frame rail back up straight. But you know what? I probably won't. So don't worry about it. It ain't gonna be an issue. The rest of it, picture frame looks like it will go on there okay. Reaction plate is the one thing I'm worried about. Reaction plate, the bit that goes across the two. I've got it somewhere over there in a box, maybe in the tool shed. So yeah, so that's the only thing I'm going to get in next. I'll get the reaction plate and see whether the reaction plate sits nicely. If it does, then it's going to be a grind-a-thon. Repair this here to there, yeah. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm impressed myself even. Yes, there's a few holes, you might have spotted them. Yes, there's a few things that are going to need attention, but you know what? For what I actually consider to do, if the bloody door's open and closed on them bastard, and I can get it back down its wheels, and I can weld those back up. The back is what's scaring the hell out of me. I've made a load of templates. I haven't been showing you, and I haven't been doing it, and I know it's bad, and it's, yeah, but because I'm just scared that you're going to go, yeah, you could have bought it all from my Roby for thousands of pounds. Yeah, I could have done, but I didn't want to. So what I've done is I've made it myself. And then I've got this complex where I'm thinking, yeah, but I've put myself out there into the real world, haven't I? With all you haters and all you people going yeah, what are you doing here? What are you bothering? It's not worth it's crap. But it's my crap, guys, yeah? And I want to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I don't know whether you don't think that's any good. If you don't like that, if you don't like my floor pans, well then, good. Do you know what? They're my floor pans, not yours. So you shouldn't have any issues, should you? And when I replace this bit along here with a piece of that down there, see that box section? So it's angle. I'm going to leave the reinforcing in, and I'm going to reinforce the entire. I'm going to leave a rib down. So I've got my metal works across here. And I've got my, you have no idea, mate. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We only have a problem now is this. The original colour of this car was red. And it was painted white years ago. Now, the DVLA obviously have been their usual complete artistic selves. Because of the really nice registration number on my car, they possibly want me to keep it white, because if I change it red, they go, oh, it's no longer your vehicle. So this is why I'm documenting what I'm doing, because this is not a restoration, mate. This is just a fabrication of what we would have done when we were young. So what I'm going to say to you now, guys, is white or red. I think red's horrible. I don't like red E-types. I like white E-types. In fact, I really like white E-types. So I think it's going to be white, because it was originally white. So if I change it to red, then I got to change the logbook back to red, and then it's no longer the original car as far as that be concerned. So I actually think I'm probably better keeping it white. What are you thinking? I'm not showing you, but I keep looking at this bag, and God, it's wrong. This is why I've got to come up with a plan. This is why I wanted to get the front end right. So you got this idea with like a Martin Roby. If you bought a Martin Roby like System 1, 2, or 3, he'll sell you a floor pan assembly, and it ends at the back. Now, I haven't got one of those floor pan assemblies. I built my own. So my floor pan assembly is purely the original panels replaced with patches. At the back, I'm going to do exactly the same. I will show you, and you will get to see it. So the video we're doing at the minute is about the front, not the back, and it's about the floors. It's about the reinforcements and the alterations I'm doing to make it more structurally solid, with like the the monocoque metalwork copy of the Eddercock reinforcement, the Eddercock reinforcement. But for the minute, if you can see what I've done, then you'll understand that it wasn't worth doing. Yeah, I don't disagree. And it's not going to be a concourse winner, I agree. It's not actually going to be anything other than a lovely driving L2+2. And for the people that have made comments about it, some of them actually made the right comments, which is, let's just get another E-Type on the road and enjoy driving around and see it. Let's see it. Because I don't want a shiny one. And if it was shiny, I wouldn't own it. So, there you go. So, what I'm going to say now, I've got to shut you off, guys, because I have had a gutful. I've got to do a few more bits now before I go in. So, I'm going to turn you off because the camera's been playing silly buggers. I'm going to turn you off. And I hope you hate my homemade floor pans. I hope you really dislike my inner sill repairs, and I hope you really dislike my toe panels. But up to you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get more updates when I'm updating more drivel about my crap. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.